Recording?
Good?
Yeah.
Hi everybody, Chris from BattleGoat Studios.
And George from BattleGoat.
It's the middle of the summer, so we thought we should give a little bit of an update on how our development is going. Just a reminder that the team is currently working on 2 different DLCs. We have the 1936 Remastered, the efforts to bring the content people have played before for the 1936 era into the new engine. And that's proceeding pretty well. We're even ready to announce the release date for 1936 Remastered.
August 1st, it'll be coming to Steam as a DLC, and it will also be part of the expansion pass.
So if you enjoyed it playing SR Ultimate and want to get all the improvements made with the new engine, this will be a way to get back into that World War II content that everybody enjoyed. And for us as a team, we're pretty happy about where it's gotten to. We're working on even backfilling some of the text that never existed for 36 scenario descriptions and stuff, getting some of that stuff improved for region descriptions, small things like that we just have a bit of time to work on it now. We should warn that not all of the content has ported over successfully. I would estimate we're about 95% of the content. There's a few things that will probably take us till post-release to get working the way we want, just because again, the engine has changed. The way the game manages the content we give it is a little bit different than what it was before.
Yeah, remember this is not just the SR 1936 content, but it does bring in the new features from 2030. So things like equipment list expansions and espionage, additional user interface features. So a lot of the things we've been working on will now be part of the 1936 content.
Including trains. A lot of people have commented they like those little locomotives that we have moving around the map. That's just one of the examples of things that have changed. And Supreme Ruler Global Outbreak is going to benefit from those same changes, but is of course that entirely new story. And at this point we've sort of talked a bit, the demo is out because of Steam Next Fest. We wanted to show some of that. So zombies, big surprise. I think most people had figured out that's where we were headed with some of this. That one of the pieces for Global Outbreak is based on originally a mod for SR Ultimate, where we had actually provided models, the modding community started it. The demo that we've created, still available if you want to check it out right now, gives a basic sandbox. And the engine has already evolved a lot beyond what the modders had designed, where now when a zombie makes a kill, it spawns more zombies. There had been a concept put forward about zombie birds to spread the zombie infection. We've updated the game engine so that when a bird gets a kill, it spawns walkers, because obviously that's really, the birds don't really spawn birds. That's not the mechanic we want. There's lots of stuff like that we're still working on. New government types, the way the regions interact, to understand a zombie faction within the game. And so Global Outbreak, the design right now for what it'll include, will have a sandbox based around zombie infection and a sandbox based around COVID infection. The zombie stuff is pretty tough. It's almost roguelike strategy at that point. So that spawned the idea for a scenario. There will be a zombie-based scenario, which our scenarios are usually shorter play. That'll be a good place if new players are getting beat up in the sandbox. The scenario will be a way to learn to play against a zombie faction and understand what it takes to kill the zombies. Then on the other side of it, to get more detailed, is that there'll be a campaign for each, the zombie and the COVID infection. Much more story-driven, again, a little tougher. So it sort of gives, I guess, count of about 5 maps is the way it's looking right now for Global Outbreak. And the order is still 1936, as was mentioned, August 1st. And then once we've got Global Outbreak ready, that one will come out as well as a DLC for the expansion pass, and will be separately available as a standalone if people prefer to just buy that. Sadly, we can't do the old system where if you bought the one, you got the other. The mechanism Steam had in place in their system simply doesn't exist anymore for us to be able to do that buy one, get both system.
And if you do get the chance to play the demo, you'll feel free to engage with the community or join us on Discord. We'd love to hear what you think, some of your ideas, what you like about it, what you don't, and we're certainly continuing to take that feedback in with our development.
even if you have played the demo, it's worth taking another look. We've changed the balance on the zombie units, I think 3 times at this point, and are continuing to sort of see, what do we want? There was those community ideas that spawned that first mod were great, but we're still deciding what we want the experience to be as part of Global Outbreak, to make it something new and unique.
Yes, no matter how many zombie movies we watch, it's still hard to get that balance just right.
Just can't get the exact zombie we want.
No.
So if you're enjoying the games, as usual, please leave us a Steam review. If you've got general feedback, let us know, and we'll keep working on the games. Thanks for watching.